Today we're really going to be looking at how to set up and solve a proportion. A proportion is an equation stating that two ratios are equivalent. Two quantities that form a proportion are proportional. We saw this a little bit yesterday when we looked at unit rates and made proportions where we have one fraction or ratio is equivalent to another, such as this example. To identify proportions, we're going to practice determining whether two quantities form a proportion. And to do this, we're going to simplify both fractions and see if they are equal to each other. So starting with 15 over 9, you can see right here is where we're going to simplify that. Well, we can divide 15 and 9 by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then we're going to simplify 10/6 right here. We can divide 10 and 6 both by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So now that we have both equivalent or both simplified fractions, we are going to check if they are equal. Well, 5/3 is equal to 5/3, so yes, that would make a proportion. We're going to do the same thing with the next example, 4/6 and 8/20 by simplifying. So starting with 4 over 6, we can divide both of those by 2, and that gives us 2/3. And then simplify 8/20. Both of those can be divided by 4. To simplify, 8 divided by 4 is 2. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So now when we compare them, 2/3 and 2/5 are not equivalent, which means they do not form a proportion. So to check if your ratios form a proportion, simplify both fractions and see if they are equal.